Alice, with Liesl Coppin as the Queen of Hearts, Belinda Henwood as the White Queen, Mthokozisi Zulu as the White Rabbit, Lyle Buxton as the Mad Hatter. That's the Elizabeth Sneddon Theatre's latest production titled Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which runs from the 29th of November until the 5th of January. To tell us more, we joined from our Durban studios by Blessing Xaba, who plays Nurse Nora Knowalot. A very good morning to you, Blessing. Thank you so much for joining us and warm welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Zimpiwe. Thanks for having me.
Give us a brief account of what the production Alice's Adventure in Wonderland is all about.
Well, it's an absolutely classic story, originally written by Lewis Carroll. And there's sort of two streams of rendition that we've seen over time. There's one where Alice accidentally falls down the rabbit hole and ends up in Wonderland. Not this time. This time, the adventurous little girl goes on this adventure completely of her own accord. And the events that unfold in Wonderland are absolutely crazy. It's a magical trip. And suddenly she's back home at the end. But it's a beautiful string of moments and pyrotechnic, crazy, comical characters all coming together to be a family extravaganza.
So is it a total diversion from the Alice in Wonderland, from the original Alice in Wonderland story that we grow up reading or listening to?
No, it's definitely just like that. It's the same sort of comical reactions. You've got Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You've got the White Queen versus the Queen of Hearts. The beautiful relationship between the Mad Hatter and the White Rabbit. And so you've got all of those pairs of comical reactions happening. It's still the classic age-old tale.
Now, talk to us about the characters, which include, amongst others, Georgina Mabbett as Alice, with Liesl Coppin as the Queen of Hearts, and Belinda Henwood as the White Queen, as well as Mthokozisi Zulu as the White Rabbit.
Yes, those are definitely some veteran names in Durban theatre. They've been bringing performances to the Elizabeth Sneddon Theatre with Kickstart Productions for years now. I believe this is the 14th year that the pantomime is run at Elizabeth Sneddon Theatre. So families in Durban and Durban theatre patrons in particular will know these faces really well and have enjoyed performances from them for years. I'm returning to the Kickstart family after being in Joburg for 5 years, and it's been such a beautiful welcome home. I absolutely can't wait till we get onto the stage, because it's a lot of reminiscing and a lot of building onto the industry here and working with these people who are absolutely electric with their talent it's amazing.
Talk to us about your character, Nurse Nora Knowalot, and what went into preparing for this role. I'm sure it must have been a daunting task, wasn't it?
Well, drag in particular as a medium of performance is a beast of its own. And playing the dame in the pantomime format, it's been a dream of mine for a very long time. I just don't think I was old enough before. But being in drag in particular gives you license to be a different kind of crazy. It's the same level of fiction that everybody else is playing, but it's just got that added pizzazz, you know, like glitter and lashes, and it's going to be an absolutely fabulous visual experience. And I also think characters like that really help drive the magic, like something that's absolutely out of this world. Nurse Nora Knowalot is this year's dame, following on a long line of beautiful dame performances. Last year we saw Stephen Stead, and before that we've seen Darren King. So I can't wait to take the baton and be the dame this year for all the patrons.
I mean, you mentioned added pizzazz to this production, and I'm quite curious to know how you're able to, or how you'll be able to bring your own twist to the show and the character.
Oh, well, I think I've been dying to do it for so long. So the energy is pent up in me to the max. But also working with a fire cast makes it really, really effortless. We bounce off of each other literally like electricity, and the kind of experience it's going to bring once we add in all the audiences, because it's not all our job. Obviously, all of our audience members also bring a huge amount of energy to the space, and getting their feedback and because it's completely interactive as well, which is how pantomime differs from ordinary theatre, is that the audience is completely interacting with us. We've got call and response happening, we've got competitions happening, and I can't give away all of it, but it's going to be a complete pack of fun.
I mean, you sound so much fun, and the way you're saying that, I do get an idea that, yeah, it definitely will be a blast. Now, what, in your opinion, Blessing, is the biggest message behind this production, and what you hope your audience will take away after watching this?
Well, especially for Durban-based audiences, people who live in Durban and come to the theatre all of the time, come through for this year's panto. You're going to absolutely love it. And then also for the millions of people who stream to our city for the holiday season, it is more than just the beach, and I know that you know that. So on day 2 of your Durban vacation, you can venture up to Elizabeth Sneddon Theatre and bring the whole family. It's for everyone from like 8 months to 80 years. There's content in this script literally for everybody, so no one is too young, no one is too old. Bring the entire family. It's some wholesome family time. It's a little educational. It's completely hilarious. It's not the beach, but I can promise you it's everything and more.
All right, Blessing, thank you so much for your time, eh? And very well done for convincing all the older generation that this is an absolute must-see for them as well. Thank you so much for your time.
Indeed. Thank you.
Well, Blessing Xaba plays the character of Nurse Nora Knowalot in the Elizabeth Sneddon Theatre's latest production titled Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which runs from the 29th of November until the 5th of January. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.